Papa 1 is played by Gwen.
Papa 2 is played by Shy.
Johnny is played by Amber.
Johnny,
Yes, Papa.
eating sugar,
No, Papa.
telling lies,
No, Papa.
open wide.
Ha ha ha.
Wait, Johnny, wait, Papa. Do you want to know what happened back in time? Well, let's rewind.
Good idea, Papa 2. Now let's see what we can do.
Johnny, did you know that the Precambrian era was the first era, and it was 4,600 to 590 million years ago?
Now I do, Papa.
Johnny, the eons that Precambrian break up into are Archean and Proterozoic, but it's not broken up into periods.
Wow, I didn't know that, Papa. What were the organisms of the Precambrian era?
The earliest evidence of life includes Precambrian microfossils that resemble algae, cysts of stalactites, tubes interpreted to be the remains of flammaceous organisms, and strombolites.
What was the climate during the Precambrian era, Papa?
Well, Johnny, the planet had cooled down from its original molten state, developing a solid crust, and oceans created from water vapor in the atmosphere.
What was the geography during the Precambrian era?
Primordial seas gave rise to life with hot, mineral-rich soil. Volcanic vents acting as catalyst for chemical reactions across the surface of tiny water bubbles.
Oh, Papa, that's pretty cool. Is there anything else important I should know about the Precambrian era?
That's all
For now, at least.
Cool. Isn't the Paleozoic era next?
Yep, it sure is. It was about 590 to 248 million years ago. It was divided into Cambrian, Ardocavian, Silurian, Devonian, Carboniferous, split into Pennsylvanian and Mississippian, and Permian.
The organisms in the Paleozoic era were the Cambrian fauna represented in the Cambrian oceans. Members of the phyla were represented during the Cambrian. The seas were dominated by trilobites, shelly fossils of uncertain systematic position, and archaeosaurine fluids.
Wow, I've heard of the trilobite.
Where did Johnny go?
Oh no, Johnny!
As a trilobite, I have learned that the climate during the Paleozoic era was probably moderate at first, becoming warmer over time. The early Paleozoic climate was also strongly zonal, with the result that the climate, in abstract sense, became warmer. The living space of most organisms of the time, the continental shelf marine environment, became steadily colder.
Wow, I'm proud of you, Johnny.
Yeah, Johnny, do you know the geography?
Yes, Papa 1. The geography and environment at this time was the Paleozoic era took place with shifting continents and a changing climate. During the Cambrian period of the Paleozoic, the continents underwent a change. They had been joined as one supercontinent, Rodinia. But during the Cambrian period, Rodinia fragmented into Gondwana, and smaller continents made up bits and pieces of the land that would eventually make up today's northern continents.
That's right, Johnny.
Do you know anything else?
No.
Well, I did. The Permian extinction eliminated major invertebrate groups such as blastoids, modern starfish, flagellants, and trilobites. It's estimated that as many as 95% of the marine invertebrate species died during the late Permian period. Also, it's said to be one of the greatest extinction events in Earth history ever.
Whoa, nice job, Papa 1. And just to say one last thing about the Paleozoic era, fun fact, if you didn't know, the Cambrian explosion happened in the Paleozoic era. Wait, where's Johnny?
Oh my gosh, she's still a trilobite.
Let's fix it.
Guys, I'm back.
Whoa.
That was really cool, Papas. Now what era?
Mesozoic. Must be because we're in a new era.
Dang, I like being a trilobite.
Well, we must continue.
Okay, Papa.
The Mesozoic era was 248 to 65 million years ago. It was divided into Triassic, Jurassic, and Cretaceous.
Also, there were no trilobites, but the organisms during the Mesozoic era were dinosaurs, reptiles, plesiosaurs, and there are many fossils in the pre-Phanerozoic rocks, but they are microscopic.
No trilobites!
No, Johnny, no trilobites.
The climate during the Mesozoic era was generally warm, and there was less difference in temperature between equatorial and polar latitudes.
Oh, that is my favorite weather.
The geography during the Triassic period was when most of the continents were together, forming a single supercontinent called Pangaea.
Fun fact time! Did you know that the third and longest period was the Cretaceous epoch? Mesozoic means middle animal, and sometimes called the age of reptile.
Wow, interesting.
That's all for the Mesozoic. Now on to the last current era, Cenozoic.
Yes, this torture is almost over!
The Cenozoic era was 65 to 0 million years ago.
And before you ask, Johnny, no, there are no trilobites.
No trilobites! Ah!
Johnny, stop! You need to chill!
Okay, let's move forward so we can finish talking about this. The Cenozoic is divided into periods. The periods are Quaternary and Tertiary, but can also be seen as Paleogene, Neogene, and Quaternary.
The organisms of the Cenozoic era are dogs, cats, pigs, become commonplace at the end of the period. Without the dinosaurs, plant life had an opportunity to flourish during the Cenozoic era. Other than a few birds that were classified as dinosaurs, the most notable titans, the dinosaurs were gone. Large flightless birds such as Diatryma thrived. Apes evolved into humans.
No trilobites! I'm going cry!
Wait, Johnny, don't cry yet. The Cenozoic climate will cheer you up. The climate was at different times of the Cenozoic experienced different climates. Most of the Earth's climate was tropical. The Neogene period saw drastic cooling, which continued into the Paleocene epoch and Quaternary period.
That didn't cheer me up at all, Papa.
Maybe the geography and environment will. They had marine environments. Cenozoic rocks are extensively developed on continents, particularly on lowland plains. As for example, the Gulf of Atlantic coastal plains of North America.
Johnny, do you feel any better now that you know that?
Not at all.
Well, sucks for you, Johnny, but you know how the continents look?
No, Papa!
Well, you're going to listen anyways.
The continents are thought to be their modern configuration and geographic position during the Cenozoic period. North America would be where it is or close to where it is now.
Now, fun fact time. During the Cenozoic, Earth's flora and fauna evolved toward those of the present. Also, Cenozoic rocks are extensively developed on the continents, particularly on lowland plains.
That's so interesting, Papa One.
Yes, Johnny, it is. Now we're all done, Johnny. You learned so much and even turned into a trilobite.
Yes, I did. Being a trilobite was by far the best part. I can go tell my friends David, and Emma about being a trilobite.
Who's Emma?